as you can see, we are here doing yet another 7 round mock draft, this time for the San Francisco 49ers. I think it's going to be a fun one. The 49ers traded up in the first round to go up, presumably with a quarterback, for a quarterback. There's a whole lot of more details of that way. We really are going to get into mainly the bones of what the 49ers need. But first, couple parameters. Number one, speed, half down. I'm not that fast. I can't make up my mind and see who's all going that fast. Okay. Plus, this is a quality draft. Also, this, in terms of it being a quality draft, no randomness, as you can see, because we want to make this as realistic as possible. And I'm going to try not to trade. We've been getting flack for as many times as we've been trading, so we're going to try to cut down on the trading and just try to stick and pick for the most part. And if I trade a couple times, all right, we'll deal with it. So anyway, without further ado, let's get rolling here. So the 49ers enter the draft. Now, clearly, you're not going to trade out of the third overall pick because it took so much to get up there now. So we're going to start the draft. And if Trevor Lawrence, thank you, he better go first. So now, the only thing that I can really think here that really, for me, two things. Number one, taking a quarterback here clearly, but it really shakes out the rest of the draft order as well. For me, I personally would like to see if it's at all possible to get Justin Fields or whoever we want at quarterback, and then go ahead and get maybe J.C. Horn or just about any other corner in that back in this class, because that remains one of the biggest needs. Maybe Patrick Surtain. I'm more. Well, Caleb Farley, I think it's a lot of people, so he might fall a little bit too. Let's get moving. So we're going to, Justin Fields, I think, is our guy. I love Justin Fields. I think he's going to make a tremendous pro. But we're going to get moving here because I think interior offensive line is also a problem for the 49ers moving forward. So now the first couple of picks here have bleed off because you're really not going to try to trade back in the top 10 now. Seeing what we got, Penny Sewell, Devonta Smith. Okay, that was Trey Lance went to the there's no way Trey Lance is going to the Panthers. Okay, but whatever. Mac Jones is off the board too for the Broncos. So now we get into the fun part. I want to get as much help for the cornerback room as possible. However, I want to give up as little as possible. How far will Caleb Farley fall? That's to me, that's the question. Will he fall out of the first round? We're about to see, because we're not trading back up in the first round because the 49ers have too much to try and go grab. So we're going to resume the draft here. We might have to trade up in the second. I'm not 100% sure. Patrick Surtain went. The Vikings drafted J.C. Horn. What? No. If that actually happens, I'm actually going to be, as a Vikings fan, I'm going to be very upset because they don't need corner. Well, I mean, they do, but that's not more of a pressing need. O-line, 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 O-line. So, all right, whatever. Okay, just Kadarius Toney, Zayvon Collins, Jason Owo, Sam Cosme. Okay, pause. Rondale Moore went 32 to the. Oh man, that's a good team. He's going to the Bucks. That's a really good find for them. So, my question is, with as many needs as the 49ers have, they've already got the quarterback situation taken care of. Now, wide receiver, I think, is something they could find a little bit later. Corner and tight end, also defensive line is going to be a main concern of mine, even though I really don't think it's that big of a concern. I think you can get guys in the 5th and 6th round. So what we're going to do, do we want to trade up in the because I feel like interior offensive line is something they can go after here, but I also feel like for wide receivers they could go after some people here too. So you know what, we're realistic as possible. Resume the draft. Asante Samuel Jr. Okay, he went. That's rough. Now, so Walker Little went. How are we looking for corners? Okay. We're looking better than I thought, even though I think safety is Richie Grant is there at 51. Even though I don't know Javon Holland, I really think Caleb Farley is going to fall, and I'm not sure why, because I don't care about his injury history. I think he's one of the best corners in the entire NFL. So Caleb Farley, let's see what you're at right now. Caleb Farley. He might have already went, but I doubt it because there were a lot of injury concerns when it came to this young man. So I don't see him here. Darren Hall, that's the name of my dad. Okay, that's great, Dad. How'd you make it to the draft? I don't see Caleb Farley here, which I didn't think he went in the first round because I think a lot of people were concerned about his injury history. Oh, he did go. He went to the Patriots. Okay, no worries. Okay, not a problem. So the 49ers here have a couple of options. I love Javon Holland. I love Tay Gowan. I think find a way to, even Aaron Robinson isn't bad. Get out of my face. Okay, so Javon Holland at 65, or 52, excuse me. Did you trade down? Because you feel one of your biggest needs? No, draft a player. Okay, let's see here what we got. We're going to get out of there. I feel like tight end is kind of one of those positions where there's not a ton of them. But at 97, Brevin Jordan. Okay. 97, how close are we to that? I think we might be able to get Brevin Jordan at 102. If not, we'll live with it. So at this point in time, I hope. This might not be a popular move, but considering what is on the board right now, I love me some Wyatt Davis. And even though it's not a huge need for the 49ers, all right, what are we looking at for wide receiver then? Okay, De'Ami Brown. He's now all on. Let's see, wide receiver. Brown, Josh Palmer, Kate Johnson, Tyler Wallace. Okay. All right, fine. So, okay. We're going to make a decision, and I think right now the best one to go for the 49ers right now in this particular position, I think would be to trade down to 50 because I still think you can get Javon Holland there, and I think you can potentially get some good value for it too. So I'm going to trade down to 50. I know we said we're not going to trade down a lot, but there's a lot of players that went off the board here that I liked. Didn't expect Caleb Farley to go that early because I think there's a lot of teams turned off about his injury history. But we're going to go down to 50 with the Dolphins. Okay, we'll trade you 43, but you got to give us 81, 156 in the future. We're going to gouge you. I'm sorry. No? What about 230? No? Man, 194? No? Okay, they'll steep for their blood. Okay, understandable. This would be one of the only positions where I would ever really, really want to trade. What about 258 and 230? Oh, wait, that's why. Okay, fine. Oh, don't look good. Give him an earlier 7th. No, I don't like that at all. Give us 156. We'll give you a future. No, we'll give you that. See what you think of that. No, future 7th. Is that a yes? No, maybe so. Okay, gave him a future 7th. Okay, so we trade down to 50. Got some okay value for it. Even though that probably would hold. Okay, so Ali McNeil went. Tyson Campbell. I don't have anything against Tyson Campbell, but I think there's some better value there. So now De'Ami Brown is there, which Grant is there. We're going to be back at 50 and 81. Or at 81, excuse me. You know what? I think in this, you got to take the best wide receiver on the board, and I think it's De'Ami Brown because you got to start filling needs. So I think you take De'Ami Brown in this situation. The 49ers actually, in my opinion, don't actually need a wide receiver, but I can understand why a lot of people think that, including PFF, because losing Kendrick Bourne was a big loss. But at the end of the day, I really think, and I've been thinking this for a while, in terms of wide receiver play and things going on, I think the 49ers could have a very good duo in Brandon Ayuk and Samuel Sewell. So I think there's a really good dynamic there for those two. Deebo Samuel, there it is. Yeah, so I think there's a really good dynamic, and you're going to find that those players could be very good for him. So, okay, let's focus, Colton. So 81, here we are, tight end. How are we looking? Brevin Jordan, I think at 97 should be there. You really don't want to reach in these situations. Now, Tay Gowan is there, who should have went at 69. I think we can move down a couple spots and gain some. I think 83 is a good spot. What do you guys got? There's got to be some. Really not a lot, is there? You know what? Nope, we're going to try to stick and pick, make this as realistic as possible. Jamar Johnson's there. Okay, Josh Palmer's there. I mean, Thomas Graham is there. Do you take corner in this situation? Yeah, I think you do. I think you take Tay Gowan. I really like Mr. Gowan out of the University of Central Florida. I think that's the best kind of way there that you're going to be able to get away with it. Now I say we trade back up because I think we can get some good value for 112 and 117 and trade back up into the third and potentially get some get Brevin Jordan, even though I think he's going to go in the 90s. So We'll resume draft. Will he fall to us at 102? We'll see. We'll go to like 95. Okay, so we are at the point now where I really don't know if Brevin Jordan is going to be there at 102. And I think he's the best tight end in the class. Now, looking ahead, the Dallas Cowboys, I think, are the team that's most likely going to take a tight end. And I mean, they took Ardarius Washington in the second and the first. They took Kyle Pitts. So they filled that tight end. Will he go at 102? Will he be there? I think he's going to be there at 102. So I don't think we'll need to actually get rid of our. Let's do it. Let's see if he's there at 102. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. He's there at 102. Brevin Jordan, I think is, that's a good find. That really is. And then at 117, if Jamar Johnson or Jamie Sherwood are there, I think you go out and get those two. So in this situation, Brevin Jordan, welcome to the 49ers. Oh, Brevin Jordan went. Where'd he go? Oops, didn't mean to hit my microphone there. I don't know where the heck Brevin Jordan went. I could have sworn I kept an eye on him. Oh, he went 82. Man, okay. All right, well, that's fine. All right, no big deal. Okay, Tommy Tremble. You know what? I think, should we trade out of the, because there's really no teams other than us. Let's trade down. I know you guys are going to hate me for this. I'm going to trade down because we need to get some, I would like to come out with, to like 105. Let's trade down a couple spots. Give us 104. Actually, what do the Saints have? They have 105. Yeah, 105, 133. 104, 101. We'll give you a 102 in a future, in a future 7th. And okay, sweet. All right, so on the spot again. Now we got an extra pick out of it. So, okay. I think in this situation, to stop messing around would be the best thing to do and just go grab your tight end. Even though I like Brevin Jordan, even though I see some good things out of Mr. Tremble, I think he's going to do some good things. So we're going to take Mr. Tremble. We have filled our main needs here, even getting Javon Holland. And there's even still some players, I think. In this 4th round, I think is going to be a sweet spot for corners. Trey Sermon went. Okay. Josh Myers. Quincy Roche went. Oh, and Israel McGowan. Okay, great. There's been a run on corners. And Kevin Joseph. Okay. Now, Jamar Johnson is there. I love St. Juste. I really do. I think he's going to provide a lot of value. I think we can get St. Juste and maybe circle back for Jamar Johnson. I think so. We'll go St. Juste. Yeah. We're really trying not to trade down so much because I would actually be a lot more aggressive, I think, but we're just kind of trying this out. Jamar Johnson went, okay, that was tremendous value. I didn't think he'd last, but hey, you can wish. You can really wish at this point. Jalen Twyman went 130. Wow. Jalen Twyman went. Okay. So at corner, we kind of got our guy at corner. I love St. Juste. Hey, Jamin Sherwood's there. You know what? I think you take him in that spot. I think that's a really good find there. We got our tight end, we got our corner, and we got our safety. So we got major needs filled. At this point, you're just cherry picking, to be honest with you. And I think a major need that I saw was defensive end for the 49ers, and we're just going to go ahead and see if we can grab a defensive end because, I mean, injury history, I mean, you hate to see a guy like Nick Bosa tear his ACL, but I think he's going to be back 100% and really do a lot of cool, great things for the 49ers moving forward. But never hurts to have some depth. And I got a couple players in mind as we get moving here. Okay, so Trevon Grimes. Justin Hilliard's there. Trey Brown. Okay, so we got the next 2 picks. So I think we can comfortably go Trey Brown here and then see what we got cooking in the oven as far as defensive ends go. Defensive interior edge rusher. Okay. Just looking at all my options. Never hurts to... Oh, Chauncey Golston is there. I think we could we get Chauncey Golston at 172? I think we could because that's a good find getting Chauncey Golston there. Okay, you know what? I think you draft Trey Brown here to help out with that cornerback room. And then this pick, you double down a wide receiver because I like Milton. Dax Milne, Cornell Powell. Double down Waters. Watkins. Stepherson, okay. Trey Walker's there. Chauncey Golston, I am hoping he's going to be there at 172. If not, I will find a way to live with it. But for right now, I think we take Dax Milne here. Love what he did at BYU. I think he could definitely bring some things, especially for a good team. A team that you just got your quarterback. Justin Hillard went. Ellerson Smith. Tony Fields. Jack Anderson. Cornell Powell. Okay, we expected that. James Higgins. Josh Kando went. Tadarius Slayton? He's fallen that far? Man, I got a lot of love for Tadarius Slayton. Okay. Let's see how we're looking here. Chauncey Golston still there? Yeah, I think you go Golston in this spot because I really like what he brings off the edge. Chauncey Golston, welcome to San Francisco. And at this point, I mean, maybe we can try. Let's try trading at 194 or something just to see if maybe we can get like 3 7s out of it or something. I don't know. 180. Now we mainly got our needs here for the 49ers, but we're just kind of looking. Shanker Brown's there. He fell a little bit. Trey Walker fell. Are we looking for tight ends? I like Brown. Always having it. To get him this late, I mean, will he drop down to 194 and you can kind of take a shot on some of the other things here? I think you got to double down on wide receivers just to kind of see which. I love Trey Walker out of San Jose State. He's going to be a good pick that late in the draft. And I think hopefully, and if it doesn't pan out, that's why you can always trade back and get what you want. Okay, Bobby Brown went, Tunga went, okay, Jacoby Stevens. In this scenario, Zadarius Hutchinson, okay. So Tony Poljan sitting there pretty, looking at us. Patrick Jones as well. Patrick Jones, I say we trade at 190 because he's going to be there. I think he'll be there. Will he be there at? I think he'll be there at 200. You give us 200, we'll give you 190. Next year, you give us a third and a sixth. No, figured. All right, trade down a bit. Give us a third and a fifth. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, actually, we'll trade up a little sooner. Well, let's see here what we got. Patriots. Let's see if we'll do some business with the Patriots. Give us that and a future. We'll leave with your 7th round pick, but give us a future 4th and a future 7th. We'll give you 190. We'll offer the trade. No. Just trying to trade down a couple spots, big guy. I don't want a whole bunch of trouble. All right, give us your 7th as well, and we'll offer you 194. Fine. All right, sweet. So we moved down a couple spots. Also got a 7th out of the deal. So, hey, we're back in the 7th round. Okay. Janarius Robinson's. And, I mean, Poljan is still there. Never hurts to double down on the tight end position. Plus, you get another pick out of it, 242. And at this position, you're kind of just, hey, you know what? At this position, we'll give you 242. Teams that want. This position 242. At this position, you know what? Just resume the draft and pick someone. I think it's you say that like it's picking the last fat kid at like on dodgeball in middle school. It's not. These are prime NFL players. Patrick Jones went. That would have been a good find. But actually, did he go? Do we still have a? Ian Book probably went by now anyways. If he's on the board, if Ian Book is on the board, I think you make it play. I think you do. I don't see him, and I don't think he went in the 6th round. Well, at the least of it, let's offer a trade to 215 for the Titans. We'll give you 244 or 242 rather, and a future 7th. I mean, come on. No? Come on, you're killing me. All right, all right. We'll give you the earlier 7th, or we'll give you a 7th round pick. I mean, you know what? Let's just go. Let's just resume the draft. I mean, if Ian Book's still there, great. If not, it's whatever. Sam Ellinger went. Ian Book went right after him. Of course he did. Of freaking course. Well, life happens. David Moore. Okay, I like me some David Moore. Good for the Vikings. Good for the Vikings. Did Trey Sherwood just go twice? Okay, no, but 2 guys named Trey did. McNitty. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, at this current stage and how things are rolling out, you just pick BPA here. Can we trade? Teams that actually want to be a part of the trade? Hey, we'll give you 244. We'll give you 244. You give us a future 4th. What do you say? No. Give us your last 2 7ths. Messing around at this point. You know what? We'll just pick a player. Let's see who I actually really like here. Okay, Dustin Foley's there. Okay, David Graham. William Bradley King. I actually love William Bradley King. And kind of, okay, you can double down on, no, I think you go William Bradley King. Okay, I'm not happy with how that ended. Okay, all right, let's go. And then resume the draft. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm not angry with how that ended out at all. Leon O'Neal? Okay. Okay, so now they're going to grade our draft. So Justin Fields, you got an A+ for that. I figured you should. And also got a B for the trade we gave to the Dolphins, rather. And then after that, we got Tay Gowan, the corner out of University of Central Florida. We addressed the tight end position as well as traded. We traded our 102nd pick all the way for the 131st and a future 7th. Got a B for that trade. Not awful. We addressed main positions of need in this draft. And at the end of it, we were kind of just messing around. But I'm pretty happy with how it ended out. You got your future quarterback. Also got a dynamic receiver in De'Ami Brown. Also, you really addressed the corner position. And also got a tight end for the future, Tommy Tremble, who I really like coming out of Notre Dame. And might be able to pair up with Justin Fields in the future. So let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. And make sure you guys also check out our website at thesportsbriefpodcast.com. Follow us on all social media, and make sure you guys go out and have a great rest of your night.